What's up, YouTube? This is Two Kicks again, and I figured I'd go ahead and make a video of one of the new shoes that's been added to the game. If you see my recent video, I did kind of preview this a little bit. That it's the Lexington colorway of the Under Armour D.Fox 2. I think this was a Curry Fox, but now I think it's just called the D.Fox or Fox 2. And that's De'Aaron Fox's new shoe. It's actually not that new. I think he's been playing in it all season, but as 2K likes to do, they've given it to us pretty late. So here you go. Let's start with the base. I'll probably switch a little bit of this up just so you can see which particular part of the shoe we're doing, but there you go. Just kind of a general Kentucky blue there. Now for these accents here on the toe and then on the heel, you're going to want to probably switch this to a mesh and then also do a pattern. So there's kind of what it looks like. You can make it look like this. It's really, when you look at this colorway closer, it's black with a little bit of like blue on top of it. So I did this pattern with a black under, I guess, kind of an underlay with a dark blue and then a little bit of a lighter blue over the top of that. And here are both of those. And then for the scale and rotation, there you go. If you want to speed this up, I think I use the exact same colors and the exact same scale and rotation for the back one. And that is here on the, what is that, base detail. I guess it kind of be a collar, but again, switch it to mesh. Come over to the same pattern. I think you could probably do this pattern too, but that looks a little too blue if you use the same colors. So again, black is your background, and then a kind of a deep heavy blue. And a lighter blue. I thought about using the same two lighter blues on both of that, but it just made it seem a little too blue, a little too bright for what the color actually is. So again, scale's same. Okay, the outsole is very basic black. I did not switch this to rubber because this is the whatever material that they use on these outsoles is pretty shiny. I just left it as is, the default. On the outsole accent, I would really call this more of a midsole, but leave the default because it's you want it to be this kind of shiny material. Come down to patterns, and you want the like polka dot pattern down here. Background, make it black. And then at least one of these two other colors needs to be white, so you get the white speckled. If you don't want as many dots, you could make the other one black. Now I'll just show you what that would look like. You bring that all the way down. You can see it basically just reduces the number of dots that you got, number of white polka dots. The scale and rotation, I mean, really, you can just kind of play around with this. It doesn't have to be anything specific, but I did it about here, so I am not going to apply those changes. The outsole logo is black. As you can see, the toe is, I think, the same blue color that we used for the base. Now for the tongue, I thought about changing this to a velvet, but I think it doesn't really. I didn't really see any difference. It's like a fuzzy kind of furry thing texture, but you can really almost kind of see that the way it is the default. So same blue. The accent is the um, lower portion of the tongue, which is in black. Not the strap, but the other part of the tongue. Tongue logo I made just a little bit lighter so you could see it a little better. The lining is black as well. The eye stay is that area right around the laces and tongue, which is, I think, the same blue color we've been using. Been keeping the material the same on almost all of this, just the default. Lining is black. The lace, I think you're going to want to switch this to a pattern. You could probably do it with this, although I don't like it, especially with the scale that I've got on it. I like this best. It's not exactly what the laces look like, but they are blue and white. It's a blue and white pattern. So the thing with patterns is you got to go darker than what like the actual color is. You can see there, like it's way darker than it actually appears on the shoe. And if I want the next one to be white, I actually have to make it, you can see there, kind of a pale blue, or I mean just a pale lighter color if you want to. I mean, you make it solid white, it will be like blinding white, which I don't think you want. Third color you don't have to add because it's only a 2-color pattern. Here's a good scale. Like I said, it's not perfect. Just play with it to get kind of where you want it. I would encourage you guys as you're making these shoes, I put my videos out and they are, um, you know, my best representations for how these shoes look, I think. But, obviously it's not perfect. So the pattern on this strap is basically like a checkered, uh, it's a really subtle black and gray checkered, which you can't really recreate with the pattern. You can get kind of close to it with this like crocodile print. Um, so that's what I did. And I basically made it black and then as close to black as you can because that's about what it is. So there's the background is black. And then, like I said, about as close to black as you could get. And then black again. There's the scale. Apply that. Strap accent. These are just the other parts around it. So this is the outside. And again, it's just black. The detail. I don't even remember what all this is. Okay, yeah, that little extra piece down there, it's black as well. Okay, the logo. It's the inside portion of the logo there on the strap. So that's black. And then the outside portion is white. Stitching on the strap is black as well. I do like it when they give you the option to do stitching on these, because there's a lot of shoes that have different color stitching, and that's not an option on all the shoes, but the ones where they have it, it's nice. The Kai ones the Anti-Kai ones, they're really good with all the different stitchings they allow you to fix and edit. And then this is the last part. The white logo on the heel still has the Curry logo on there. I don't know how much longer the Foxes will have that on there. I know that he signed a Curry brand, but Curry brand is no longer with Under Armour, so I don't know. Who knows what that'll look like, but give it one quick rotation, and there you go. There's the Under Armour D.Fox 2 Lexington. Thanks for watching, guys.